Hi there everyone, thanks to my new subscribers and to my old subscribers. So tonight I'm going to do Healing with the Angels Oracle cards reading. This is a deck by Doreen Virtue and it's called Love Energy Update. So it's one I do regularly. It's just a short one, about 20 minutes. So I need some trinkets here. I have the bear, the star, the airplane, the horse, the flower, lion. So choose your trinket. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you prefer a number. Of course, as usual, if this reading resonates or if one of these readings resonates, please like, share, subscribe and comment. If you would like a personal reading, my details are in the description box below. So first I'll start with the bear. Love energy update for the bear. A love energy update for my channel viewer. So I get the impression here that you've been as honest as you possibly could with your emotions, but I feel this person's a little bit younger and you couldn't really follow and respect your own path of integrity in respect of this love affair because your person has a dark side. I feel that if this person has gone unnoticed, it's their own fault. Because they've had times when they've been negative. They've been a little crazy. And that's not to say you've had your own struggles, because you have had your own emotional struggles. But I feel your emotional struggles extend from the fact that you gave it what you could give it and you didn't get a lot back. Like you understood the strength of the romantic connection and they understood it and you understood them to understand it. But then they were so flighty in nature that they didn't respect your connection, your emotional connection, and now you're a little stuck because you are very determined to turn away from the dark. And I feel that means you're very determined to live a more positive and independent life without the burdens that this person imposed upon you. And they imposed those burdens upon you because they were a little bit more immature than you. They thought they could tickle your ear and get in your face, but not progress the connection in a manner that was wholesome. I just feel this person could have cheated on you at some point, or you perceive them to cheat. It could have been a third party in the past, but they weren't really looking at this person. I feel that they were neglecting that connection, and this person that was left behind was also led to believe that your person was in love, but they were really looking towards you as their ultimate partner. So that's pretty full on, because you are all about expanding your horizons in life and leaving the negativity in the past, whether that's people, whether that's circumstances. You're done. And this person showed you negativity whilst also trying to cutesy up to you. So I feel the love was real, the devotion between you was real, and if you felt it to be such, then it was true love. But grabbing at somebody else to hold them at night and leaving you to deal with a spiritual connection was quite a dastardly act. And I feel that you've done the right thing, because you're rising into the future. Things become more harmonious. It shows they want to repair whatever happened. They want there to be success and happiness between you. They want to be able to show their loyalty to you. And that's what they anticipate that they can do, that they can get their happy back, that they can start protecting you again. But I feel that you've encased yourself in a bubble, meaning that you're open to that type of positivity and access to this person, but you're also of the frame of mind where you feel that it's best to move on. So this person is in love with you and they expect success with you. You make them happy. You are their comfort in life. But I feel that they quickly forget their treatment of you, and that could serve as a challenge to them into the future. But they will be convincing when they return. They will show that loyalty, and they could well succeed at being honest with you, but you will have to judge that on a case-by-case basis. Okay, so that was number 1. If this reading resonated, please like, share, subscribe and comment. If you would like a personal reading, my details are in the description box below the link. So next we have the Star. This is number 2, Love Energy Update for my channel here. For those who chose the star. So I feel like from their perspective this is over, because things got a little crazy in the past. The thing is, they're going to regret it. They have a self-worth problem. You know, they insinuate to the world that they can just build and destroy, and it's across every different aspect of their life. So it's in their personal life, in their professional life, in their working life. They just feel they can do what they like. And they were quite introverted for a time in the past, and so were you. But I feel you're letting go of this person gradually, and you're letting go of those emotions where you held on to them very tightly for a very long time, because you're loyal to yourself. First of all, you've shown enough devotion. The only thing you really didn't do is go through the whole cycle of devotion. So you didn't fall off the rails, but it says to me that you kind of wake up to yourself at a point where you should have, because you've really thought over this connection a lot. It's caused you some tensions. I don't feel you've gone through ups and downs as much as you've really had a well of emotion that you've wanted to address. So at the present time, you feel that there's too many tensions in your person's life, or they've treated you very cold in the past in a respect, and the way they treated you cold was almost pretending that there was nothing between you when they knew there was, when this person had a deep-seated loyalty towards you and a trust, and you didn't betray that trust. You channeled that energy into something very emotional, and you held on to it, and you tried to respect it. But at some point, you've just woken up and said, this person is not ready for me. They're not on my plane of maturity. They're not there. They're not on my level of maturity, I should say. They're not there. They're not there if they can't express themselves to me when they should have, when they knew better. Because I feel there's this, the aspect to this reading where there's been a betrayal, and it's like the betrayal of a friend. So one hasn't realized the other one was betraying them, basically. But it's like you never looked upon this person negatively, but you kind of thought they were a little bit of an angel in the respect that they were a good person, full stop. So you really feel that you misunderstood the whole situation. You've let it go. You did have that well of emotion for them. You did want to build something with them. But I feel that consequential of you holding on to those emotions is the fact that you didn't accept something about your life or yourself or your emotional circumstances. So I feel that you've just had to progress, and it's just really quite a sudden realization that you have to end this connection in your soul. It does make you happy in a respect, but it causes you tension. So I feel you've been going through ups and downs just recently, but you're in a better space just presently. And I feel that into the future, you're going to be working towards a new beginning and building solid foundations, focusing on building solid foundations and not focusing on this person so much, because this person was really holding you back, but you never ever realized. You really thought they were your best friend, and it's just unfortunate that the jealousy of this person turned them against you at some point. And I feel that it's not about how they feel towards you anymore. It's about you accepting that, maybe you're just on a different path in life, and it's just been a struggle for you to process that. Okay, so that was deck 2, the Star. If this reading resonated, please like, share, subscribe and comment. If you would like a personal, my links are in the description box below. Next one is the Airplane. This is number 3. So we might click that card. Airplane, love energy update for my channel viewer. Okay, so I get the impression here that this person's been away from you. They're quite transient, or they travel, or they go away from time to time. I feel that you devoted your heart and soul to this person, and they devoted their heart and soul to you. What's happened is they go through these moments of maturity, then immaturity, and presently they feel like they'd like to build something by coming in like very coy or playful. something like that. They're just trying to get your attention again, I feel, because they feel that it's enough to rebuild something with you, but they haven't realized that you've basically turned the other way. It's like you invested so much in this connection in the past, and now you're just thinking about dropping the whole thing. You're still remaining positive about your connection, and they want to come in quickly into the future. They want to return. They want to make this a positive experience for you and build something. That's their feeling at the moment, because they feel that there's a mutual attraction, a mutual romance, a mutual love. But I feel that you've thought better of it. But you're kind of the person in the middle of a difficult situation, because there has been a couple of men, I feel men, not women, I feel men, in your life, and you're getting caught between them. So there's one of these men that is going to return to you, but the other is going to be left behind, and the one who's going to be left behind has dark hair. And the one who is going to return to you has lighter hair, but I feel it's going to be a big surprise to you, because this person kind of, I don't know, I feel that you're in a situation or a circumstance where they were there 1 minute and then they quite kind of faded into the background somehow. So you could have been in a crowded place. And it seems to me that you've always liked this person and wanted to build something with them, but they came across a little bit immature, and so you kind of thought about it for a while, thought about the romance for a while, and then you turned away from them. So I feel that person is going to just step out into the blue and express themselves again to you. But this time they want to do it right. I feel there was something last time where you felt that you were the big person in the situation talking to the smaller person. It wasn't exactly you being rude, but you felt there was something about their attitude which disgruntled you. So you weren't willing to really take them on board. But I feel into the future they're more positive in their approach, and so you'd be willing to talk to them more willingly. Could be a matter of maturity as well. So it tells me here that this person's going to come back to you and show their loyalty. There's something about you both which is on a different level, definitely. Could be an age difference, could be a career difference, could be a job difference, could be an earnings difference. Something's different. Could be a cultural difference. There's something that's different, but you felt that you could make it work in the past. It's just that they didn't build upon this connection to capture your attention enough. But they're going to try to change that. Okay, so that was the airplane. That's number 3. If this reading resonated, please like, share, subscribe and comment. If you would like a personal, my details are in the description box below. So the next is a horse, and the horse is number 4. Love energy update for my channel here. The horse. So I feel that this is basically a new love, as the cards suggest, but so this is how this person is looking upon it. I feel it was a third party situation in the past, but it wasn't really a serious thing. And I feel your person was just doing whatever, so they weren't really serious about life. So at the moment, they're in a clearer space for themselves and they're looking upon their emotional life honestly. So you must have had a flirtation with this person and you got along quite well, but you weren't able to establish things because they were in a different space. I feel that they're really thinking about the people that have entered your life since you met them. So it tells me that is a big motivator for your person. I feel that they're going to try to be the main stay in your life, or the person that you take notice over any others, you know. I feel that there's something about their personality which can be a little bit shy around love, and so that's where you have this issue where they sometimes they don't express themselves properly. So they're feeling that because they're feeling the love. It's a very sweet feeling, very cute. And they're feeling a little bit envious of anybody around you at the moment. So I feel like they want to reconcile with you. They want to express themselves. They want to really be very strong about expressing that to you. But I feel like it's one thing for this person to think about how they're going to go about that, and it's another thing for this person to actually take steps. So that's what their struggle is going to be, or the challenge in this situation, but it looks like they want to make it happen. Okay, so that was the horse. If this reading resonated, please like, share, subscribe and comment. If you would like personal, my links are in the description box below. So the next one is the flower. Love energy update for my channel view. Oh yeah, this person feels the love, but they're trying to be mature about it. Yeah. I feel this person's really proud of you. They look up to you. They blamed you for something. There's some past connection to this person. And at some point you reconciled, and then you separated. I feel that they separated from you because they were distracted by something very minor. But they've understood something about this situation where they've shown jealousy. So I feel this person has shown jealousy at some point. The thing is, you were never the one to love them. They were always the person to love you. And that could have been passive, or it could have been very open in their expression. Obviously, at this point, you've understood something about it and you're willing to open your heart to this person to give them a chance. But I also think you consider what happened in the past, and I feel like they got really envious about you seeing somebody else. That's the impression I get. And you really weren't aware. You were doing your own thing. You at some point travelled away or went somewhere, or they thought you did. So there's a couple of things here where they've wanted to express themselves to you and show their love, you know, and then they think that you're beautiful and gentle and loving and kind and brilliant. they just think the world of you and have always thought the world of you. So this is big crush material, but then they have a side to them which is dark and moody and jealous, really jealous. So I feel they maybe set up something to insinuate to you that they were with someone else and you didn't really pay too much attention to it. So I feel this is about them placing blame against you and you being unaware and them doing something silly and becoming distracted and going off and doing their own thing, because there's a slowness to this. It's like they never did what exactly would make them happy in their heart and tell you that they love you, and they had a good chance here. It shows they had a really good chance, like a very physical chance. It's not something mixed up in fantasy. It seems to me their love for you is fantastical because you are on solid ground. You looked upon it as kind of a friendship, kind of like a distant friendship or something like that, and they were very full on at some point. And then I feel like their fantasy about you came, or their dream, it was more a dream, came down to earth with a thud. It's like you had your own life, and they had every opportunity to express themselves to you because there was that connection. You know, you could have been in the same peer group, you could have been, you know, close together at work, you could have been somewhere in the same proximity quite easily. This person could have been a flatmate, but you never really realised their feelings because they always just put on a front of friendship. So here we go, you know, it's like the webs we weave with this person. They've weaved a web and they've progressed their life, they've built it and they've deconstructed it and they've rebuilt it again, and you've just been carrying on and you've had similar experiences, or you've been trying in life, really trying. So this person feels they have forgiven you for whatever you did, and you have opened your heart space because you realised something about it, but I feel you could close your heart space again to them because you're starting to realise that it's a little bit of a case of too little too late. So you don't know whether you can forgive them. There is forgiveness here. You're willing to be kind. They have some impression that they can rebuild with you because they are showing forgiveness, but this dark space they get into is awkward. It's a challenge. It's like they have to show that love again and they have to express themselves, and of course you're in a position where you're not sure they can do that, and things have happened and you'd like to be able to build on your own because that's what you expect you should do given their treatment of you, given their reaction to you in the past. And it wasn't exactly something you realised, but it's something that you've gradually understood. And I feel, you know, you've had to accept things and they've kind of left you behind, and you didn't realise that, but you think to yourself, that's a bit rich. I feel that's your take on it. That's a little bit rich. So they are showing they'd like to rebuild with you, but it's going to be a hard one. I'm not sure your soul can budge, given what you've realised. Okay, so that was the flower. If this reading resonated, please like, share, subscribe and comment. If you would like a personal reading, my details are in the description box below with a link to my website and to my Fiverr account. So this is love. So love energy update. Lion. So I get the impression here that they feel a great sense of peace when they think about you. Loyalty, growth, spiritual connectedness, but there's a karma here. It's like they feel a great sense of protection towards you, but they were slow or they were too meditative about what to do about their love in the past. And I feel that you were out there waving the white flag, but not to them so much. You didn't really know, you were on dry land. So I feel that this person had deep emotions or very expansive emotions for you, but you were deep. I feel at some point you were deep in contemplation about your own life in love, and you just had a purity of heart about those matters, and you found your peace in life. And I feel like this person is starting to feel like your soul is starting to become free of them in some respect, and their controlling nature doesn't like that feeling. So they're feeling like a sense of peace about you. They're feeling that they'd like to be able to mend bridges with you, but they have to catch you before you take flight, basically, because whatever they did wasn't good enough, really, in terms of expressing those emotions. And you can feel sorry for them, which you do. You can wish upon a star for them, which you sometimes do, but it's like at the end of the day, you're going to follow your own path of light. You're not going to be willing to go backwards for this person, and I feel that's going to be the real challenge in your connection. Okay, so that was the lion, number 6. If any of these readings resonated, please like, share, subscribe and comment. If you would like a personal reading, my details are in the description box below with a link to my website and to my Fiverr account. See you next time.